Okay, hey guys. So today you're going to be working on a online simulation lab, and I'm just going to walk you through a couple of examples. That way that you know how to do it. Okay. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So let's see. You're going to be doing a collisions lab with the simulation, and I've put the link in the Google Doc, and it's also going to be in the folder for today. But when you click on that, it'll pop right up. All right, so here's the interactive, and it's just a little lab about collisions, okay? So I'm gonna minimize this so I can get both on the same screen. All right. So for each simulation, you're going to sketch out what happens when the carts collide. Make sure to label your drawings before and after the collision and to label before and after velocities. Okay, so the first one here, case 1, select elastic. Both carts have the same mass. The red cart is moving with a constant velocity of 3, while the blue cart is stationary at 0. And one thing that I need to add in there is that the red cart is A and the blue cart is, okay, so they both have the same mass, and when you go to this, they'll both have the same mass right here. Make sure elastic collision, which means bounce apart, is selected, and it is. And then the red cart is going to have a constant velocity of 3. And then the blue cart is going to be stationary. So we got to move this to 0. And sometimes you have to play with it a little bit to get it to 0. And even sometimes you have to refresh it. So let's try to get blue carts at 0. Perfect. Perfect. Mass is the same, elastic is selected, and then you press start. So this is before the collision, and then after the collision. So what happened? So you'll come back over here and make a quick little sketch of what happened. And so this is actually a drawing. So you can just click on it and then hit edit, and then you just kind of sketch out what you saw, okay? And so you could use the stylus that they gave you, or your finger, or your mouse pad, but let's see, car A was moving at 3 meters per, and this is before the collision. So I'm going to go ahead and, well, I have to select scribble. And this is before the collision. I see. Okay, it's still letting me scribble, so this is moving at 3 meters per second. It hits a stationary B. So this was going 3. This was stopped at 0. What happened? A became completely still, and then B moved away at 3 meters per second. Okay, And so to make things a little bit easier, because this is kind of weird with your computer, before and after, this was before the collision, and this is after. Okay, that's all you really need. Okay, and then it just pops up, and there's your drawing. So I'll do one more case with you, just so that you're perfectly clear on what you're supposed to do. Once you start, sorry, that's my daughter. Okay, just a moment. All right, so I'm going to do case number 5 with you as well. So the red and blue carts have the same mass. The red cart is moving with a constant velocity and the blue cart is stationary. When the carts collide, they will combine. Okay, so this is essentially the same thing, except now you have to select inelastic. And so you want to make sure that you reset everything. Select inelastic. This was moving at 3, and then this one's moving at 0, which is perfect. Well, it actually doesn't matter. This one is just, it doesn't matter what velocity is, it's just moving, and this blue one is not. Okay, but we've now selected inelastic. So let's play. Okay, so now they collide and they combine, and when they do that, they move away together, but slower. So when you edit it, you'll go. Oh, well, I have to select scribble. All right, this one's moving at 3. This one is stopped. This is before the collision. And then they stick together and then they move together. So this one's going 0. Right? And then this one, they move together as 1. But they're moving slower. They moved at 1.5 meters per second. So it's like when they doubled in size or doubled in mass, it halved the speed. Okay, it'd be the same thing as if you were riding your bicycle and then like someone came and jumped on the pegs, right? You're all going to move away, your mass doubled and your velocity will half. Okay, so this is before and then this is after. Try and fix that B here. Perfect, but that's okay. Okay, so there's 8 cases. I've done 2 with you. You have 6 left. And then there's some questions that I want you to answer as well. So that'll be a grade. And this is just a quick simulation lab, okay? Alrighty.